For the second time in less than a month, lawmakers in Washington tackling the spreading PFAS scare.
A U.S. Senate subcommittee held a hearing today on the likely carcinogen that has contaminated drinking water, lakes, and rivers across Michigan. 24-hour News 8's Ken Kolker is in the newsroom with more on today's hearing. Ken?
Yeah, Brian and Sue, with the hearing wrapped up a short time ago, with some senators, including Senator Gary Peters, urging the EPA to push harder for cleanup and enforcement.
In Michigan, we have seen firsthand the devastation and community experiences when it can't trust the water coming out of the tap.
State tests have found that nearly 1.6 million people in Michigan are drinking public water with at least some PFAS in it. It has contaminated wells, rivers, has led to fish advisories. In Belmont, it came from the Scotch Guard that Wolverine Worldwide used for years to treat shoes.
Tobin McNaughton is also here. Her 2-year-old son, Jack, this beautiful young boy, has what may be the highest documented PFAS levels known for children at 484,000 parts per trillion. He's just 2 years old.
In Parchment, where 3,000 people could not drink city water for a month, a former paper plant is the likely source.
And now they fear that their children have been poisoned since their birth.
At some airports, including the Gerald R. Ford International Airport, firefighting foam was the culprit. And senators from Alabama, New Hampshire, and Delaware say Michigan is not alone.
By the time the contamination is discovered, though, citizens may have been exposed not for just weeks or months, but actually for years.
The EPA can do nothing legally against polluters who are responsible for PFAS contamination. Right now, it just has an advisory level for PFAS. The EPA can do nothing legally against polluters who are responsible for PFAS contamination. Right now, it just has an advisory level for PFAS. The EPA today said it could take, quote-unquote, some years to make it enforceable law. Now tonight at 6:03, Belmont women brought together by the PFAS that poison their water were in D.C. today on their own dime looking for answers. We'll have a live report on that tonight at 6.